Trump blowing Bubba.
Oh no! I thought that said Bubbles. Oh my gosh. Okay, at least it didn't say Bubbles. That says Bubba, bro.
I'm too turned up. 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 I'm too turned up.
Alright, y'all. Today we finna watch the Donald Trump allegations are wild video by Antonio Talks, man. I've been hearing a lot of stuff, bro. Let's see what's going on,
so,
bro.
The Epstein files. We, the American citizens, have been begging the government to, just release everybody that's on this list. I guess you could say there's progress being made because recently some emails have been leaked regarding the Epstein files. Now, the biggest story probably out of this is something regarding Donald Trump and Bill Clinton.
Okay, this is breaking news, but a new leaked email from the...
Look, bro, this is like, look, I've been hearing snippets, okay, on the Instagrams and on the Facebooks. Yeah, all right, bro.
He's a human trafficker that was best friends with Donald Trump and Bill Clinton says that there are photos of Donald Trump giving George Slobodanopoulos to Bill Clinton.
This is the email right here. You and your boy Donnie can make a remake of the movie Get Hard. Ask him if Putin has photos of Trump blowing Bubba.
Oh no! I thought that said Bubbles. Oh my gosh. Okay, at least it didn't say Bubbles. That says Bubba, bro. Oh my gosh, so Bill Clinton must be Bubba. Bro, Get Hard is crazy. Get Hard, okay, man. That's freaky as hell. Not Donald Trump out here moving like that. Y'all voted for this man? Donald Freak Man Trump?
Yo, what the hell? Bubba is Bill Clinton. I'm gonna say this just for my protection. These are all allegations. Nothing is confirmed, but said, it might be some truth to this right here. So we on Twitter, and this is a tweet back in 2015. If Hillary Clinton can't satisfy, if Hillary Clinton can't satisfy her husband, what makes her think she can satisfy America?
Was he being sassy? Was he actually coming for Hillary? Why, bro? Honestly, what would make this nigga post that? What would did did Trump take care of Bubba on a regular? Okay, yeah. This has to be from now. Bro. This is crazy. The two comments under that post is insane. This took on new meaning. Bro, yes, we know what this means now. Oh my gosh, bro. Trump is a diddler. Trump is a Diddy.
Whoa. How does Donald Trump know that Hillary wasn't satisfying Bill? Hey, now I just want to say this regarding gay people and people that are homophobic. We got to study the pipeline of extremely homophobic individuals to down low pipeline. Because time and time again, these DL men keep getting exposed. And up front, they're like super homophobic, don't like gay people whole time. They gay as hell. Now, this news right here wouldn't really affect anything. It would probably...
I've been hearing something about that too, bro. Like, motherfuckers been talking about... bro, if he acting super homophobic, I'm talking about extremely out about it. Oh, I hate gay people. Gay people are horrible. Gay people this, gay people that. I hate gay. I hate gay. I hate gay. Right? Apparently, those people are the ones who are secretly gay down low, which I don't understand that to be true. But I mean, if it is, it is, right? I'm sure there's some kind of study. There has to be. Because no way everyone is just saying, you know what, I agree with that one. There has to be some kind of evidence to prove this.
Probably make his supporters not like him. But the emails really show how grim, evil, and just sadistic these elites are.
The thousands of documents related to convicted offender Jeffrey Epstein released by Congress. President Trump's name appears hundreds of times in the newly released batch of emails and text messages as well, including Epstein saying that he'd, quote, met some bad people, none as bad as Trump. And in one text exchange, someone whose name was redacted wrote to Epstein, "It will all blow over. They're really just trying to take down Trump and doing whatever they can do to do that." Epstein replied, "Yes, thanks. It's wild because I am the one able to take him down." Trump has called the scandal a hoax, and he denies any wrongdoing. A handful of Republicans, though, are joining Democrats in supporting a bill that would require the release of the Justice Department's files on Epstein. The House is expected to vote on that as early.
Let me tell you something, bro. If we ever get their hands on the real Epstein files, bro, it's over, bro. You know how many people we're going to be exposing every other day? it's finna get crazy. And with this coming out, yeah, it just fueled the fire. You know, for a while, people have been trying to avoid the whole Epstein situation. They've been kind of trying to brush it under the rug and shit like that. But no, with this right here, bro, it just rekindled the flame. Everyone is back on it now. We want to know what's on this list. Who's on it?
As next week.
New bombshell email suggests that Trump knew about Epstein's trafficking crimes all along, spent hours alone with a confirmed survivor, and was even called the dog who hasn't barked to the FBI. So 3 emails regarding the Trump-Epstein relationship were just released by Democrats from a batch of thousands of documents received from the Epstein estate subpoena. And the details are damning. The first email is from 2011, when Epstein wrote to Ghislaine Maxwell saying that the only dog that hasn't barked is Trump, and that a certain Epstein survivor, name redacted, spent hours with Trump in Epstein's New York City house, but suggested that the police weren't.
So Trump was with an actual victim. That's what it says in the email, y'all.
Yeah,
let's just bring up President Barack Obama. And I'm gonna be honest, Barack Obama didn't do that much for black people, but I still love Barack Obama. If he had allegations of the things that Trump has, or even the things that Trump has done, he would have not been president, let alone half of those things. This is just an obvious example of white privilege.
Aware of Trump's involvement. Maxwell responded saying that she has been thinking about this.
I wouldn't even say it's white privilege, broski. Because think about it. All these niggas was in cahoots together. What do you mean? It ain't white privilege. Nigga, everybody was a part of the same team. Everybody was on that playing with kids. Everybody was on that Diddy. Everybody was on that Diddy timing, bro.
The exchange happened around 3 years after Epstein was sentenced to 18 months in a minimum security prison on his plea deal sentence, and he only served about 13 months. The second email is from 2015, right before the 2016 election, when Michael Wolff, who was writing a book about Trump, wrote to Epstein that CNN was going to be asking Trump about their relationship. Epstein asked if they could craft one themselves, what would that answer be? Wolff responds saying that they should just let him hang himself in a way that generates a positive benefit for you, and that if it looks like he could win, you could save him, generating a debt, and that when he's asked, he'll probably say Jeffrey is a good guy, which of course is what Trump had previously said.
The president telling New York Magazine, quote, "I've known Jeff for 15 years, terrific guy."
At this point, Epstein was no longer in jail and was encouraging Ghislaine Maxwell to keep going to parties to avoid looking like a convict. The third released email is from 2019, when Epstein wrote to Wolff that a survivor, name redacted, was at Mar-a-Lago. He wrote, "Trump said he asked me to resign. Never a member ever. Of course he knew about the girls as he asked Ghislaine to stop."
Man.
Some believe this is in reference to Trump allegedly banning Epstein from membership at Mar-a-Lago for poaching girls who had worked for him, but that's not confirmed. So he knew about the girls, didn't bark on Epstein, and there were talks of how Epstein could benefit in some way from a Trump presidency. If that's what's been released so far, imagine what's in the files that are caught up in the house.
Man.
So this is the worst email so far that I have read in the Epstein files, and I'm going to read it to you, but I'm warning you, when I first read this email, I legitimately felt sick to my stomach. Like I'm still having a physiological reaction from it. So this is from Tom Barrack to Jeffrey Epstein. And if you don't know who Tom Barrack is, he is a close friend and fundraiser to Donald Trump.
This man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This man look like he is really about to faint over the information he has received. This man look like he's really taken aback. He's taken aback. Why are you this invested in all this stuff, bro? Like, get a grip, my
He's a
G.
senior advisor to Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, and he is currently Trump's ambassador to Turkey. He is in this inner circle. So this is what the email says, and again, I am warning you, it is Epstein. Hope you are well. Photos look good. FYI, I receive many calls a week about both Donald, redacted, Marla, beauty contests, Mar-a-Lago, etc., and Clinton from reporters. Less so recently with Clinton, but my answers are always, I have nothing to say, or I try to ignore altogether. A few times I have been ambushed on the street with questions, but I'm more careful now. So from this, we can deduce that Barrack just sent Epstein some photos, and Barrack is fully aware of what Epstein is doing.
This is my theory on why so many like rich people become like sick. And I'm not sympathizing with them, by the way, but they got all this money in the world. They done did everything. They done traveled to every place. They done bought everything. What else is there to life? That's when they start doing weird shit. Y'all know all the crazy theories, sacrificing people. That's when they start getting into all of this wicked evilness.
You're not lying, bro. Think about it, man. Think about it, bro. Like, you are a trillionaire, pretty much billionaire, bro. And you've done everything there is to think of to do. Literally, whatever came to your mind, you did. Just because you could. Right? And now it's like, I'm bored. I don't know what else to do. I've done everything. I can only skydive so many times. I can only do this and that so many times. What else is there to life? Like he just said, right? And that's where they want to get into all this Santeria and all this Oshun and all this other weird ass shit that requires sacrifices, blood rituals, sex rituals, this, that, and man. Like, bro, it get weird, bro. And then what I'm gathering from all of this information we're receiving, all of these niggas was in cahoots together. Come on, bro. You don't think so? Epstein had all this information on Trump. Trump is in the files hundreds of times, which also lets me know that Trump was a super freak. That nigga was worse than Diddy at this point. That nigga must have kept coming back to Epstein's island. Kept hitting up Epstein for some hoes. Oh, I'm sorry. These were kids. Kept hitting up Epstein for some children. You know what I'm saying? For some little play toys. Whole time, this nigga's a power bottom. What's going on? I'm confused at all of this. I'm perplexed.
Because they so fucking bored. They got 20 yachts. They got 20 houses. They don't, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not saying money is evil, because, man, money brings you, it can bring you happiness. But although on the other end, when you got too much of it, it's like, you know, shit, it low-key kills your soul, bro. That's why I don't want to be rich. I just want to be able to live comfortably. Because when you get this type of money, bro, this is when you start getting into all that weird shit, bro. Nah.
Barrick responds with, hope you're good.
Like, what's wrong with just waking up and just wanting to play the game every day, bro? Like, you got hundreds of millions of dollars in your bank account. You don't got to invent nothing else. You ain't got to come up with nothing else. Like, at this point, your money is making itself 10, 50, 100-fold, right? You genuinely don't have to do shit else for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, 10 times, maybe even 20 times. What's wrong with just getting up and playing a game every day, bro? What's wrong with getting up and trying to make a new game every day? What's wrong with doing some shit like that? These niggas want to just be on some weird shit all the time?
Let's catch up. And Epstein finally says, send photos of you and child. Make me smile.
What?
That is this, bro. Just the fact that Donald Trump has ties to this man, bro. It's such a bad look. Like, and the thing is, y'all, we're about to watch some videos now. MAGA, they still do not care. They trying to actually say that Donald Trump still wasn't in the wrong.
It is not a coincidence that the Democrats leaked these emails to the fake news this morning ahead of Republicans reopening the government.
By her logic, y'all, the government leaked real emails, but to fake news. So the emails are still real.
Right. You don't make sense.
For a party that claims to care about affordability, they sure waste a lot of time on old emails.
Why is it always Fox News, bro? And it's like they can do everything but just say that these emails are fake. They not fake. If I was Donald Trump, I would just release the files. Like, I'm going to release the files to clear my name. Like, that's just what I would do, because y'all not finna sit here and say I'm doing all this. You know what? Here, just get him. It's just so obvious that he's in the files.
Yeah.
And maybe the small chance he's not. All of his billionaire friends, his rich buddies, some of them are on those files. So if he released those, he's going to have fallout with them, this and that. So, yeah, man.
I'm going to be honest. I don't even think it's all that, bro. I simply just believe Trump. First of all, I believe Trump is all in them files, and he know it. Ain't no, I wonder if, he know he in them. He knows it. Again, he knows how much time he spent with these freak niggas. He knows it, you know, and by the time Epstein so-called passed away, he knew then how fucked he was too. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended, bro. Hey, man, let me know how y'all feel about this freak Diddy shit. This is crazy.